Wanted to get on here real quick. Y'all need to check out the word of the day, especially part one. Nations suffer when these greedy criminals come into power and do things for their own personal agendas. Um, yeah, but that's not why I wanted to come on here. I wanted to come on here because I am so tired of seeing people that write comments, not particularly to me, but just from me browsing social media and looking at comments because I want to see what people think, and sometimes I respond to them. And a lot of you people can't even write a sentence. Like you spell, you don't know the difference between N-O and N-Y and K-N-O-W. You don't know the difference between no. You don't know the difference between there, or there, they are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Over there, they're my kids, and they are my kids. Same, same. Theirs is possession. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it really irritates me. These broken sentences, broken words. I was one of those students where I was an overachiever in school. You know what I'm saying? In elementary and middle school and high school. Well, part of high school anyway. And then, I rarely showed up. But I still graduated with second honors, but still. I grammatically, I know how to write. And I know how to read and comprehend and articulate and can regurgitate or tell you what it's about, right? Articulately. I can do that. And it just pains me so much when I see this crap. I hate seeing misspelled words. I hate when I do it. If I don't proofread it, and it's because a lot of times I do talk to text, I hate that because it never, hardly ever writes exactly what you want. Unless you're in a real quiet place and you're speaking slowly for it to pick it up and to put it into context. But it peeves me. It just irritates the heck out of me. The dysfunction, just the brokenness, the illiteracy of so many people. So many people that think they're so smart, but they can't write. They can speak. They can speak, but they can't write. And I hate it. It gets on my nerves to see it. It really does. I know I'm not the only person, especially someone that was born in the 70s and 80s. And, even then, you learned something in school. You learn how to write. It just blows my mind how stupid, how dumbed down, which is supposed to be the richest, most powerful, supreme country in the entire world, in all the galaxy. But your citizens can't even write properly. The people that have wealth, they can't even write. They can speak, but they can't write. Come here, and they write HEAR. No, that's listening. It just burns me up when I see this crap. It really does. It really does. Get it together. Like, I remember when these phones used to have autocorrect on there for you to put it in the context for you. They don't have that no more? Oh no, the cell phones is only good enough to for a year or two, and then it starts acting crazy, so you have to buy another one. I hate when I have to buy a phone because I can no longer access my internal data because they do some type of update on your phone after you have it for a year or so, and then you can't access your phone to clean it up. Because a lot of the stuff, when your phone space fills up and you can't do anything, even on the SD card, you can't transfer the data because once it locks out, you can't even get in there. You can't even see the data. But your internal hard drive is filling up. Why? How? I don't even know how. If I'm using the same exact apps and stuff every day and I'm going through them and I'm doing the cleaning, but in a couple hours, I'm back to out of storage. Where the hell is this data going? And why can't I access it like I used to? Why do I have to buy a phone if I keep my phone in perfect condition? Because every phone I ever had is still in mint condition because I always buy a phone case and a screen protector. What's going on, people? Y'all hear me out there ranting and raving? I don't care. I just felt like getting on here because I wanted to. I seen something that pissed me off for the final time, and I said, man, I need to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Here, HEAR is not come here or why are you here? That's HERE. Please get it right. Please, please, please. Really simple things. Fair. FAIR is being fair. FEAR is fairing something. And then there's another fare, to pay a fare. FARE. And people just make up words as they go along. But the crazy thing is that we can interpret. We know what they're saying. We know exactly what they're saying. But it burns me up because I spent time and energy learning and being correct. You know what I'm saying? To achieve correctness, to achieve the knowledge. And now it doesn't even matter how articulate you are. People are so used to writing text message, broken text, that they can't even formulate a regular sentence. Can't even, damn, a paragraph. Most people can't even write a sentence. I can write paragraphs. And then we got this corrupt ass government telling about the ban that you can't even plant your own food, saying that is detrimental to the environment for you to have your own garden. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you people? That we live off of the oxygen that the plants give us, and they live off of our carbon. And they're trying to say, if we increase vegetation, we're doing the planet harm, and not what the hell they doing by putting these chemtrails in the air, poisoning the water, destroying organic food and replacing it with lab food, all under the guise that we're destroying the planet by being natural. When are the people in this country going to wake up? When are they going to stop listening to what the politicians say, what the greedy say, what the criminals say? Because yes, they are criminals. They are criminals. And if people don't wake up to what's coming, you better fight now. Because once those robots hit the street, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And they're trying to send out billions at a time. They're not waiting to put out a couple here and there. they're going to deploy. When they deploy, it's going to be enough to control. Yeah. Yeah. Serious. Y'all better wake up. They blocking out the sun, poison in the air, poison in the water, poison in the food, telling you what's natural, herbal, is not the answer, is not the cure. But fake meat is. Not real beef, not real chickens, not real fish, but laboratory process in a damn aluminum container. These big giant aluminum containers. And they feeding that to us and telling us what's natural is not good for you. This is what you need. When are people going to realize what the hell is coming? You can't wait for November to vote into somebody else with the same exact mindset. Mine's the same mindset, just a different party. How foolish can you be, people? See, school taught you something. At least if you had some good teachers, you didn't just learn the program. You learned how to think. Yes. You learn how to think in the box and outside of the box. Yes. I had some very, very good teachers. And not just in school. In life, and just meeting people along the way, learning different life lessons, hearing different opinions and perspectives. And then as you get older, guess what you do? When you have time to reflect, you began to develop your own philosophies, theories, hypotheses. So it's no longer important to you to learn somebody else's and defend somebody else's when you're developing your own. That's wisdom. That's wisdom. And understanding is putting it into practice and understanding what you have just developed, what you have just discovered. Yes. You are your own person when you think for yourself. You can self-govern yourself. It was never the Creator's plan that a man rules over another man. Okay? Never. 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 His design. Those that rebelled developed these things, conquering other men, conquering territories, and charging people for what's free, what was freely given to every being that comes into existing on this side of the chasm. This land is free. The air is free. Water is free. Why are we paying for all of these things? Why are we continuing to let a group of people tell the masses? Because if you look at it on a scale, just say in the United States, if you take away the politicians and the rich And the working class is the majority by far. So why would a people, an intelligent people that's supposed to be so intelligent, why would intelligent people continue to let the few rule the many? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why do you think they came up with a constitution and wrote the things that they wrote in there? Because they understood greed. They understood evil, and they understood that one day those that are come to power will try to do what they came from, to rule over everyone. That's why they put it in the clauses to bear arms. Why? For the people to stand up against the government when the government oversteps its bounds. When the government is no longer governing the people properly, justly, fairly, equally. They are supposed to be our servants, not the other way around. We pay their salaries, but we have to do what they say, not the other way around, right? Until you wake up, and then you no longer want to participate in their system. And those that are a little bit stronger speak up and speak out, because we understand what our purpose is in life. And it's bigger than this physical thing. If I'm here, I'm supposed to make the world better in some kind of way. Some kind of way. Enlighten someone. Set another soul on fire. Wake somebody up out of the sleep. That's what we're all supposed to do. Be a contribution to a better society. A society that walks in righteousness and holiness. I don't care what name you call them. But if you believe there is a source, something higher than yourself, then me and you, we can rock. I don't semantics separate. We can figure out the rest, but we must understand who our true enemy is. Okay? Everybody that's saying I'm Jesus Christ, God, Allah, whatever, Krishna. If you're not fighting evil, then what are you doing? You're trying to make money, right? You're trying to profit. You're trying to be successful in business. But your true business is to stomp out evil. And that's not happening. Nowhere. Evil is reigning. That's why so many people don't believe in Yah. They don't believe there's a God. Because the people that supposed to believe in God are supposed to die destroying evil. Or fight against it. You're supposed to spend your life till you die fighting evil. I'm not saying going out be a martyr. I'm saying you're supposed to fight against evil until it's stomped out. Whatever it is that makes you angry is your purpose to fix it. If you think it's broken, it's your purpose to fix it. Yeah. You want to find out what your passion is, what your purpose is, what your gifts are. Fight against the thing that burns you up. You want to find prosperity? Get off the rat race. Fight against what burns you up. Fight against corruption. Fight against the evil. Fight against the wicked, the greedy. How are we just allowing corporations to just buy up all the land? But you can't find housing. You can't afford housing. When did the system change, and who agreed to the system where we have to work 2 and 3 jobs to maintain one household? And that's 2 people working in a household to do that. So between those 2, you working 4 jobs to maintain one household. Who agreed to this? Who is fed up of it? I hear here and there, but when are we going to get this thing rolling for real? Because ain't y'all tired of it? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. My rent just went up again. Again. My pay ain't go up. None. Not 1 penny. All the programs that they had out there for this time, they're all gone. Why? Because all the funding is going to murder. But you got American pride, but you can't eat. You worried about if you want to pay the bills next month. How many of you have days of relief? And once you pay everything, for a hot second, you have some kind of relief. And then the next day, you back at, I can't get comfortable. Right? I know you're not comfortable. You can't get comfortable, and you can't stay comfortable. And that's living to you? Is that living to you? Because that's not living to me. I'm just tired of it. This is my rhetoric. This is my philosophy. It's time to get your spirit right and prepare to fight. If one is oppressed, all are oppressed. And you find one person in this country that's not oppressed. Even the millionaires and billionaires, they're oppressed. They can't do what they want. They all have what they call handlers. Certain things they can say and cannot say. They can do a lot in the dark, but in the light, their hands are tied. You'll never find one speaking like me against these things that are happening. Why is that? Because they don't want to lose what they have when they know it's wrong. That's the problem. That's the evilness, that nobody cares for the next man. Long as I got mine. I got 10. He got none. I can't give him one or give this other person one and give this person one. That's where we at. That's the mentality. That's the one voice, one mind, one body of the United States. That's with y'all hairs. That's what he responds to. That collective agreement. That's why places like Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed. And other cities. Why does God allow? Because when everybody comes into the majority of the consensus is evil, that's when he responds. And that's where we are now. Because the majority in United States is evil, greed, far from God as possible. We have some pretenders that are up there and say they are of God or with God and God is in them. Then how can you allow things to continue to be the way they are and don't speak out about them? Do nothing to make a change. I've been saying this for years, back when Michael Jordan started making all that good money. He never did a damn thing for people, any of his people. In fact, he said he was not a role model. Don't look to him as no role model. Michael Jordan was for himself. And so many of them are. Why not take over the local governments, the Senate? Why are there no black people that owns a state? You can have the local government, but where's the power in the black leadership, in the black representation, where the real power is at? There's none there. And you're supposed to be Yah's children. But like history repeating itself, people choose the seen things for over the unseen. You know? And the majority is choosing wrong. Just look at the world. Look at your own state. Look at your neighborhood. There's no compassion there. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares. For the next person. And it's sad. It truly is sad that there's no more love. That's not the vibration anymore. It's no longer the vibration of the world. That's just my opinion. I don't see anything else. I don't. The leadership is leading the people straight to hell. Forget hell. Damnation. Not in the afterlife. I'm talking about hell on earth. They are leading the people to hell on earth. To damnation here on earth. For what's coming. What's already here. They've been poisoning us for years. We just have the means to find out information like we do. And it's all stemmed from greedy, evil men for money and power, profits. There's so many forms of treating the symptom, but no cures. Why? And the pharmaceuticals are a product of the Rothschilds? People didn't get treated by medicine like that back in the day. Now it's like that. I'm just, like ADHD. We didn't never have ADHD. You just couldn't keep still. And depending on the parents you had, they had a remedy for that. You know what I'm saying? They beat that ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Come on now. That was the remedy. Or go watch TV or make you read a book or depending on what you did, you know what I'm saying? Go stand in the corner. Behavioral problems. That's all that was. Now everything, I said it before, psychology has ruined just living. Because once they figured out how to control people mentally through psychology, through the learning, the advancements in psychology, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. It's used in every industry to make people buy, to make people submit, to make people to do things different. You could call them triggers, but that's not the word that I was looking for. What do they call them? Like signals to make people do things. So psychology has truly been damaging to the masses. Yes, it really has. But I just wanted to get on here for a hot second. Hey, I've been on here for a half hour. Ranting and raving, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love talking how I talk about these criminals. They've been robbing us since we came out of the womb, milking us for every penny, from every which way, milking us. Break free, and stop participating. Find your way, and if you can, get you some land. Start planting your own foods, vegetations. Because what's ahead? They don't give a damn about us humans. It's profit over humanity. Any day, all day, every second of the day. About the dollar, they don't play. And if we don't fight back, they gonna have it their way. And you gonna wish you listened to me. For real. You gonna wish you listened to me. And stop training these robots. Try to stay off of these sites where you gotta keep on, answering questions and stuff like that. These surveys and stuff, they trying to figure out how you think. Stop participating. Stop feeding the beast. And find a way to fight back against this beast. Everybody, we all got different ways and different things that we can do to fight against this beast. this evil, the powers that be, and the machine that's coming. So I'm going to leave you guys with this question that I will always leave you with. Where is the love? And what are you willing to do to fix it? To heal it? To correct it? To be love? To give love? And to receive love? What are you willing to do? And what are you willing to do to destroy your true enemy? Think about that. Because we all have one common true enemy. And that's evil. That's greed. People that have no regard for humanity, for life. Peace, peace, peace. Shalom.